Good afternoon, hello, my name is Daniel, this is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. You join me today, don't tell Liz what I'm doing, right? Listen, on a lunchtime walk. No, I'm not embracing walking, no, I'm not enjoying it, but I'm doing it. Multiple reasons: fresh air, sunlight, kind of, just getting out and about, just stretching my legs a little bit. I have been walking on my walk pad under my desk quite a bit, but it's still good to just get outside and put trainers on and, you know, feel some fresh air. So that's pretty much all I'm doing today. I am running okay at the minute in terms of, like, I've not had any like running injuries and I'm just doing some consistent running, but I'm not running consecutive days. So I'm really forcing myself to not, like I ran yesterday and today I'm like, oh, I feel like I can run again. I am really holding back and making sure that this return is the only return that I'm going to make again, ever, I hope. Anyway, I got an email the other day from a gentleman called Barry who tells me he watches the channel. Thank you very much, Barry, for your support. But Barry needs your help, guys. Right, Barry is a final year sports injury and treatment degree student, so you probably know that I need him on side. He's looking for volunteers. He doesn't need any money. He's looking for volunteers to answer a questionnaire on their sleeping habits for his dissertation that he's working on. So he's looking for, if you are an age group triathlete who has raced a championship race, so either the world or European race in the last 12 months, and you've been training for at least a month before reading this. I know that sounds quite strict, but I'm sure there's reasons for that, but I'm sure a lot of people meet that criteria. I'll leave a link in the description down below. It's a short survey about your sleeping patterns. I'm not able to fill it out because I have not met that criteria, but if you get a chance to do that, when people do these sorts of things, dissertations and so on, it does rely on collecting that data. So you taking 5 minutes is going to enable him to work hard on his dissertation, and then we see the results and see the benefits of people doing these studies, you know, months and months down the line. So thank you very much for the message, Barry, and yeah, give that a go. I can't remember if I said this on yesterday's video or not, but I do have an appointment next week at the fracture clinic where I'm going to get my broken scaphoid looked at, x-rayed, told if I need an operation or not, told if I need a splint or a solid cast or whatever or not. So I've got that in mind, that next week I'm going to get some solid answers, and I cannot wait. But for the next few days I'm just focused on my diet, focused on the training that I'm doing, because I've got stuff to do this year and I'm working towards it. So let's crack on. I am like accepting the fact now that I'm probably not going to be able to do Outlaw Half Nottingham. I'm hoping to do it in some way, shape or form, but I think the cycling is the least likely thing to come back on the road anyway. Coupled with swimming, so that means I've got a half marathon to run if I can cobble a relay team together. I don't know if I want to run a half marathon in 8 weeks, but I will see what happens. I'm just not making any decisions until I get that solid output. So yeah. Time to...
You didn't ask my permission.
Pardon?
You've not asked for my permission to be on this camera.
Elizabeth, how are you?
Fine.
How did it work?
Busy, tiring.
Are you all panic training for this 100 miler? This is a whole new side to you I've seen.
I'm not even panicking.
It doesn't look like it. Straight overwork, straight on the bike. Doesn't look like panicking at all.
Genuinely, I'm not panicking. I've done it before.
And that is how it works. If you've done it before, you can absolutely just do it again. That is exactly how it works. Good. Well, you're actually cramping my style of my video because I wanted to come in here and set this bike up for somebody who's going to try and ride it with a... Oh, hello, Rubes. Okay, darling. With a... that's it. That's his favourite scratching spot. Yeah. Good lad. For somebody who's going to try and ride like this. Now, I did do a little sneaky ride of the night, didn't I? About half an hour. All was okay, but it is not comfortable with this. What I need to do is raise the front end up and make these a little bit wider so that I can sit in TT position. The fan on my arm keeps this like relatively cool, but I don't want to be that low on the front because I haven't trained TT position for, well, since the end of last year. And this saddle is not a TT saddle, it is a road saddle, which is just spelled and I'm knocking around. Now, the problems that I have with this is that the kicker bike has a few common faults, doesn't it? One of them is that this front end's always loose, so I have to take this out, clamp it up, leave it overnight, and then hopefully it can tighten up so I can raise the handlebars up, because if not, it's just like that. I need it somewhere up there, something like that. Let's get stuck in. Here we go then. This isn't going to get people liking and subscribing, I don't know what it is. What am I looking for in here? Allen keys. No, I'm not. Let's take that out. Right, Liz doesn't like this angle, so I'm just going to have to stand here like this.
Don't move.
Is that okay, Liz?
Yeah, I will be back while you do it. Come on, it's alright.
You're ready to fall asleep. Right, that should mean that this time tomorrow that's a little bit tighter, so it should stop that slipping down.
Why? What did you do?
Just tension it without the steerer tubing, because then it's supposed to make it narrower for a few weeks. Anyway.
Oh, oops.
Oops, what?
Your arm's bleeding. I probably wiped it all on you.
Why's your arm bleeding?
Picked a scab. Let's just check.
I'll make these a little bit wet. Get off my bum! Honestly, you can't get your hands off me, can you? Absolutely obsessed. Right, I'm also just going to make this a little bit wider so that, I'll put that in there for the time being. It's a bit more comfy on it.
Can't afford it. Champagne Perrier. Vintage friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa, whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us not a new, now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip, neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib, neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick, neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the deal. Okay, thought I'd never make it, like no way, I'm the real deal, no role play, my days off, that's no day.
Oh, okay then, had tea, had an hour on the phone with George Fox. Sorry about that, George. We're good to catch up with George. I've also planned out tonight's swim set. I haven't planned it. Swim coach Ash has planned it, has sent me a picture of it, and I've put it on my whiteboard to put at the end of the lane so people can see what they're doing as well as hearing it from Ash as well. And then I'm going to try and not get in his way, because tonight I am assistant to, you know, on The Office when Dwight is assistant to the regional manager, but he says he's assistant regional manager. I'm assistant coach tonight, but I'm actually assistant to the coach. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting there, to be honest. Liz is dropping me off because I cannot drive. So I'm going to end today's video there. They're a bit funny in the pool about videoing, so I don't think I'll be able to get in a video, but I will try my phone. So if there is any swim footage that's worthwhile sharing, I will do in the coming days. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit that like and subscribe button down below. Look forward to getting out for a run tomorrow, so I will see you then.